Hello everyone! Today we're going to make this adorable bunny charm. It's small, cute, and perfect for keychains or bag accessories. I'm using 4-ply cotton yarn for this size. The method is very simple, using only basic single crochet stitches with no color changes, making it perfect for beginners. In this video, I'll focus on showing you how to sew the ears. I've also included a written pattern at the end of the video. I'll focus on showing you how to sew the ears. I've also included a written pattern at the end of the video. Let's get started. First, let's crochet the head. Start with a magic ring. Insert the hook, pull the yarn through. Now you have 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through both. For beginners, place a stitch marker in the first V shape. Finish 8 stitches this way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Once done, pull the short tail to tighten the ring. Remove the marker. Insert the hook into that first stitch. Pull the yarn through everything for a slip stitch and pull tight. Round 2, chain 1. The first stitch goes into the same spot as the slip stitch. Work 1 single crochet. Then another one in the same stitch. This is an increase. We need 8 increases in this round, totaling 16 stitches. Continue around. Finally, slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Round 3, chain 1. In the first stitch, work 1 single crochet. In the second, work an increase. The pattern for this round is 1 single crochet, 1 increase, repeated 8 times. You will have 24 stitches in total. Finish the round and slip stitch to join. Round 4, chain 1. 1 single crochet in the first stitch. An increase in the second. And 1 single crochet in the third. Repeat this 1 SC, 1 ink, 1 SC pattern 8 times for a total of 32 stitches. Join with a slip stitch. Round 5. Follow along closely. Chain 1. First, work 4 single crochets. Two, 3, 4, then an increase. Repeat this 4 SC, ink 1 more time. Next, work 5 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, followed by an increase. Then 4 SC and an ink twice. Finally, 5 SC and an ink in the last stitch. Total, 38 stitches. Slip stitch to join. Rounds 6 to 9, chain 1. For these 4 rounds, simply work 1 single crochet in each stitch around. Each round should have 38 stitches. Remember to slip stitch and chain 1 at the end of each round. I'll see you at the end of round 9. Round 10. Chain 1. This round shapes the cheeks. Work 9 single crochets first. Then, work an increase in each of the next 6 stitches. Next, work 8 single crochets. Then, another 6 increases in the next 6 stitches. Finally, work 9 single crochets to the end. You'll have 50 stitches now. Join with a slip stitch. Rounds 11 to 14. Work 1 single crochet in each stitch for these 4 rounds. 50 stitches per round. Join with a slip stitch at the end of each round. Round 15. We start decreasing. Chain 1. Work 9 single crochets. Now, work 6 decreases in a row. For an invisible decrease, insert hook into the front loop of the first stitch, then the front loop of the second stitch. Pull yarn through both, yarn over, and pull through. Repeat this 5 more times. After 6 decreases, work 8 single crochets. Followed by another 6 decreases. Finish with 9 single crochets. Total, 38 stitches. Join with a slip stitch. Round 16, chain 1, work 3 SC, deck 3 times. Then 2 SC. Then a decrease. Next, work 3 SC, deck 3 more times. Finally, 2 SC and a decrease in the last stitch. Slip stitch to join. Round 17, chain 1. Work 3 single crochets, 1 decrease, repeated 6 times. Total, 24 stitches. Join with a slip stitch. Round 18, chain 1. Work 1 SC. 1 deck. 1 SC. Repeated 6 times. Total, 18 stitches. Round 19. Start with a chain 1. Work 1 single crochet, then 1 decrease. Repeat this pattern, 1 scree, 1 deck, 6 times for a total of 12 stitches. Please finish the round on your own. After the last stitch, slip stitch to join. Chain 1 and pull the loop long. First, let's tidy up the piece. And start stuffing it with fiber fill. Add small amounts at a time and be patient. Try to make it as plump and round as possible. After stuffing, give the head a little squeeze to adjust the shape. Cut the yarn, leaving a tail about the length of your palm. Do not close or tighten the opening at the bottom yet, as we'll need it for access when sewing the ears and muzzle later. Once you've finished stuffing, set it aside for now. Now, let's start the bunny's ears. Continue using the white yarn. Start with a magic ring and work 6 single crochets into it. For beginners, place a stitch marker on the little V at the top of the first stitch. I won't repeat this instruction for the following steps. Go ahead and finish the 6 single crochets. Once done, pull the short tail tight to close the ring. Remove the marker. Insert your hook into the marked stitch, pull up a loop, and pull it through the loop on your hook to make a slip stitch. Pull it tight. Round 2. Start with a chain 1. The first stitch will be in the same place as the slip stitch we just made. Insert your hook and work a single crochet. Work another single crochet into that same stitch. Now you have 2 single crochets in 1 stitch, which is an increase. For round 2, we need to work 6 increases, giving us a total of 12 stitches. Please finish the round on your own. After the last stitch, slip stitch into the marked stitch to join, and we'll move on to round 3. For round 3, start with a chain 1. Work 1 single crochet in the first stitch. And then 1 increase in the second stitch. The pattern for this round is 1 single crochet, 1 increase. Repeat this sequence 6 times. You will have a total of 18 stitches. Once you've finished round 3, make a slip stitch into the first stitch to join, just like before. Chain 1 to start, round 4. From round 4 to round 10, we will work single crochets all the way around without any increases or decreases. Each round will consist of 18 single crochets. Remember to slip stitch and chain 1 at the end of every round. Please finish rounds 4 through 10 on your own. Once you've completed round 10, make a slip stitch into the first stitch to join. Chain 1 to start round 11. First, work 1 single crochet, then work a decrease in the following stitch. The pattern is 1 single crochet, 1 decrease. Repeat this sequence 6 times in total. This will give you 12 stitches. Please finish the round on your own. After the last stitch is done, make a slip stitch to join. Chain 1 to start round 12. For this round, we will work single crochets all the way around without any increases or decreases, for a total of 12 stitches. After the last stitch, slip stitch to join, then leave a palm-length tail and cut the yarn. We need 2 ears in total, so please go ahead and make another one on your own, before sewing the ears onto the head. Let's stitch across the bottom edges of the ear and pull tight to pinch it. The ears should be positioned perpendicular to the head seam line. You can use your crochet hook to align them into a cross shape to find the right spot. Start by inserting your needle through round 3 of the head, going across 2 rows down to round 1. Then, pass the needle through the 2 stitches we just made at the base of the ear. Go back to the starting point and insert the needle diagonally backward through 1 or 2 stitches. Next, insert the needle at the ear's slip stitch seam and go through 2 stitches. Finally, exit the needle through a nearby stitch at the head's bottom opening. The whole sewing process is basically fixing 4 points that form a trapezoid shape, and that's 1 ear done. This method ensures the ear is well positioned and looks great. Use the same method for the other ear. Please finish it on your own. Once both ears are attached, pull the yarn tails slightly tight, tie a double knot, cut the yarn, and hide the ends inside. Now let's attach the eyes. I'm using 4mm diameter eyes. They should be placed on round 9. Mark the approximate position with a pin. You can use your crochet hook to help with the alignment. The center of the face should be parallel to the slip stitch seam. The 2 eyes should be 6 stitches apart. We'll glue one eye right where the marking pin is. Apply some glue, attach the first eye, then remove the pin and glue the other eye on the other side. Let's split 2 strands of brown yarn to sew the mouth. The mouth is positioned 1 row below the eyes, centered across 2 stitches. It will span 2 rows vertically. First, let's plan the route and mark the spots with numbers to make it easier to follow. Insert your needle through the bottom opening of the head and come out at point 4. Pull the yarn through gently, as I mentioned before. Always pull lightly when sewing facial features to avoid deforming the head. Next, insert the needle into point 3 and come out at point 1. Pull gently. Then, insert again into point 3 and come out at point 2. Finally, insert into point 3 one last time and exit through the bottom opening of the head. Cut the yarn and hide the tail inside. Finally, let's close the opening at the bottom. Pull the yarn tail over and thread it onto your yarn needle to start sewing. When we sew, we only pick up the front loops, the outer half of the V. Skip every other stitch as you go around. Pick up a stitch, skip one, and repeat this all the way around. Once you're done, pull the yarn tight. You can use your left hand to help squeeze it shut. After it's pulled tight, sew another round along the ridge to make it secure. You can go around a few more times if needed. Finally, insert the needle and bring it out through the slip stitch seam. Then cut the yarn. And that's it. The crochet part of our bunny is now complete. For the finishing touch, apply a little bit of blush to the cheeks and ears. Now your cute and practical bunny charm is finished. I've included a written pattern at the end of the video. Let's get crocheting. If you enjoyed this project, grab your hooks and start making your own. Thanks for watching. Happy crocheting!